What'd you think of Donkey Kong Bonanza?
Honestly, this is more of a system seller than actual, like, system seller. Mario Kart World.
Okay,
Yes,
now what
yes.
about your thoughts on whether the game is better than Odyssey or not?
I don't know if I would say it's better than Odyssey. I think the
Really?
finale is better than Odyssey, but
Of course, the finale is amazing. It makes the one from Odyssey look really pathetic.
yeah, and that one took place on the goddamn moon.
That should have been like an epic final boss in Mario Odyssey, but I prefer the final boss on Bananza.
Yeah.
So, King K. Rool is finally back. I think this is going to be something that, like, this is the start of something. K. Rool, they put signs everywhere. King K. Rool is back. So, we're probably going to see him in the next Donkey Kong game. Do you think
King K.
K.
Rool
Rool
is
going to be your
back.
favorite Nintendo
Goes
villain?
chomping at his feet. What?
Who's your favorite Nintendo villain?
That's a good question.
For me, it's honestly now between K. Rool and Hades from Kid Icarus Uprising.
Hades?
Can I count King DDD?
King DDD?
Yeah.
If that's your
Is
favorite
he?
villain, absolutely.
I have a question. Is he? I mean, like, is he actually like a villain?
King
Villain?
DDD, yeah, he's a villain.
He's a villain, but he's more of
He's
like,
not a good one.
I don't know.
No, he's just
He
a
gets
bad.
possessed sometimes
he's a
now.
bad villain.
He's not really a bad
Although,
villain. He's more like
actually,
a friend
you know what?
nowadays.
You know what? Speaking of Forgotten Land, because like you're about to play that soon, I like
Yeah.
King DDD in Forgotten Land. I feel like he had a bit of
Yeah, he's
redemption.
pretty badass.
You feel like that the King DDD in the Forgotten Land game has gotten way more serious?
He was very serious. He was actually like respectable.
That was very ethereal.
He was actually respectable. Okay, one more question. Did you expect K. Rool to show up?
As a cameo, honestly, but I didn't expect him to be in the final boss.
I said the same thing too, because like when I was just like minding my business, just collecting bananas and fossils, like I thought they was just gonna like hint him and make like a huge cameo of him, but yeah, I was not thinking that he was gonna be the final boss as well, or like they might actually do like a secret boss of him, I guess.
Yeah.
Bro, he
Break it
literally
through.
punched Void Kong out of existence. He punched Void Kong out of the game.
That was
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, it was.
I hope they bring him back as like a traditional villain because he's awesome.
I think they will. I think this is the main villain of Donkey Kong games going further now. Okay, here's a question for both you, Sammy, and Arlene. I'll answer it too. It comes from the chat. Which games do you like more, Mario or Donkey Kong games? For me, obviously it's gonna be Mario because I'm just more nostalgic for that, but I mean, Donkey Kong games are freaking phenomenal. I've been so into them this year.
Donkey
Sammy,
Kong or
that
Mario
must be tough
games?
for you because you grew up with both.
Yes, I did. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to choose between Mario and Donkey Kong, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to say Mario. The reason why I say Mario because like I have like tons of games of Mario. I really do. And yeah, I mean, even though I play like the Mario sports games and I play like a lot of like 2D Mario like back in the day. And 3D Mario like yeah, like I mean, I actually like enjoy playing the 3D Mario games as well. But Donkey Kong, I play Country 1, 2, 3, and I also play 64. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Mario after that.
Yeah, I mean, I would still say Mario, but that's mostly because of how like much more of a presence he has at Nintendo compared to Donkey Kong. Like,
Yeah,
with Mario, you were getting spin-offs, like the main games, a lot of stuff for him actually. While Donkey Kong just only got like a few games here and there, maybe a spin-off, but that was about it.
I remember I have that Donkey Kong Jungle Climber on the DS. I played that. I never got a chance to play Donkey Kong. What's that game that I mentioned before?
King of Swing.
You did it.
Oh,
King
Jungle
of
Beat.
Swing.
Talking about Jungle Beat?
Yeah, Jungle Beat. I never played that. I always want to play that like as a kid, but like I never like got the game like back then. But now that I see it, I can finally like get my hands on it. Okay, I could just like go to eBay or Facebook Marketplace just to actually like order the game, so I can actually have a physical copy of it.
Low key, Jungle Beat is actually really fire. Weird control scheme if you're playing with a controller, but like that game, friggin' fire.
Yeah.
Here's a question for both of you, and we'll start with you, Arlie. One thing you could change about Donkey Kong Bonanza, what would that be?
Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what I would change. I'm not a game designer, but if I had to pick anything, I guess I would try to make like the other Kongs more prevalent throughout the story, but I mean, other than that, I think it was a great game.
Agreed. What about you, Sammy? If there's something you could change, what would that be?
It was okay if it was one thing that you say.
Or you can do multiple. If there's multiple things you change, tell me.
You know what? I don't have an answer for that.
Really?
Huh?
You think the game was just perfect?
What, Donkey Kong Bonanza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I would have tried to lean more into Donkey Kong's music, because Donkey Kong is known for having such amazing music, and I feel like there are obviously amazing tracks in this game, but overall, in the other layers, that's where I feel like the music falls flat. For like the forest and like
Okay,
the
that is
freezer and
true.
stuff. The music
Yeah.
doesn't make me think of the old Donkey Kong Country games very much. It was the lagoon layer that made me think of Donkey Kong Country the most.
I know. So I know, like, there's like some similarities of the worlds because of like Odyssey, which I do
Especially
get. Like, what
the
you're actually
forest
trying to say.
layer. That one is like the forest layer looks right out of Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh.
It really does, but I feel like they could have changed something new, but it is what it is. It's a good game. I'm not really
I am
judging
not
about
saying
it.
it's a bad game whatsoever.
Yeah, Jay's Arcade thinks it's the worst game of all time.
I am not about to be the Wyman of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Fuck that.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza's anti-Donkey Kong.
Okay, in that case, this one might make you think, what's something you hope for the next 3D Donkey Kong game that they improve on?
Okay, well, honestly, I hope they make the other like Kongs more prevalent. I think that's important. I hope that K. Rool is more prevalent in the story. Like he was great here, but like as much as I like the other Kongs or like the Void Kong and like Voidco in general, it would have been nice to have K. Rool as the main villain again.
I absolutely agree. I think this is what that's doing. This is K. Rool's return. What about you, Sammy?
In the next 3D Donkey Kong game, I feel like they should have like the other Kongs involved, like Linky Kong, Candy Kong, Tiny Kong. Who else? Like with the Kongs? Who else?
Well, obviously Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong need to be more prevalent.
Well, yeah. And
Funky Kong, we need Funky Kong.
Honestly, Funky Kong can have his own game.
Funky Kong should have a side mode.
I
Yeah,
was
that'd be
wondering.
cool.
I was wondering why didn't we see Funky Kong in the game?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty close to DK in terms of like, model and everything. I wish they had him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, no, I
I
know
wish
what they're
they had him
doing.
too.
For the Switch 3, Donkey Kong Bonanza plus Funky's Adventure.
Plus funky mode. And funky mode.
I don't think that they will actually do something like that. But
I'll
all
never
right,
say never.
go figure.
In that case,
Jay.
here's a question, because this obviously gives Donkey Kong quite the bright-looking future. What are your hopes for a future Donkey Kong Country game?
All I can say is that I'm looking forward for the next Donkey Kong game, and I mean, they did say like that we are going to get a 2D Donkey Kong game next, but I don't know when. Probably when like the Donkey Kong movie is like around that area, or yeah, like I mean, like if they actually okay for this new Donkey Kong game, I would do like the old country. I'm sorry, like the Donkey Kong Country games. I would absolutely do it like similar like that.
Absolutely. I think that's what they're gonna do, honestly. Now that you mentioned it, and it's got me thinking, the Donkey Kong movie, I remember that was recently, what, like, trademarked or something?
Yeah, it was trademark.
I'm freaking hyped for that movie, and I definitely think something huge Donkey Kong will release around that time. You might be onto something about Donkey Kong Country being around that time. Now, do you think K. Rool will be the villain of that movie?
Now, I hope so. It would kind of look. It would absolutely make sense of him being the villain.
It's gonna be the Tiki Mask.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised, and I would absolutely be disappointed.
It should be every Donkey Kong villain ever. Freaking Kung Fu Panda Force. Was it 4 or
into
5?
the Dongverse.
Okay, my question is, where does Donkey Kong Bonanza rank amongst your favorite games? Is it getting to the top 10, top 20, top 50?
I wouldn't say my top 10. Maybe.
I would say like top 20. I can actually say top 20 for that.
I'd say top 30.
Top 30?
Yeah.
You know what?
I feel like there has to be a what?
You know what? You're right. I would say like my top 30 as well, because I remember I do like a lot of games growing up. So yeah, like top 30 it is.
Yeah, I feel like top 30 for me makes sense, but you know.
Yeah, I think I'd have to kind of agree. I'd probably be around the same spot, honestly, because there's just so many games I freaking love, especially on like the 3DS and stuff like that. But they did good with this game. This game is really good, and
yeah, it was great.
I can't wait to see what they do for 3D Mario, because this just sets the bar so high for 3D Mario. Because like, even though like mechanically and I don't know how to properly phrase it, Odyssey has that Nintendo magic, whereas this game has a lot of it. Odyssey, like being a 3D Mario game, will always have more of that Nintendo magic. So I'm thinking the next 3D Mario game is going to be one hell of an experience. What do you guys think?
Okay. I'm gonna have to say this. I'm really being impatient for a bit of 3D Mario, because
well,
it's
my
been
friend,
like,
if you haven't been looking at Nintendo news recently, it seems we have a general direct to look forward to, potentially September 12th. And people are starting to talk about the Mario Anniversary Direct then being possibly September 3rd, or just straight up the first week of September, which would be next week. And then we potentially have a Metroid Prime Direct towards the end of September. So we have a crazy September, because that's also Pac-Man World 2 coming out, that's also Sonic Racing Crossroads coming out. Like, September is the month for this year. I'm so freaking hyped for that. And with the Mario Anniversary, we could first hear something on Galaxy 2, obviously, and possibly
I'm gonna get Galaxy 2 like in day one.
Of course, me too. I'll be there lined up at GameStop day one to get that. But basically, we're probably gonna see a trailer for the Mario movie 2. We're gonna see the trailer for the next 3D Mario game, and whatever is gonna celebrate the anniversary, which Mario 3D All-Stars actually released 2 weeks after the presentation, so we could be seeing that very soon. So,
I mean, it could just be like a digital only release.
Well, I think they would still do it physically. Maybe they'll do the Metroid Prime Remastered thing where they release it digitally first, but then a week later release it physically.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be too crazy. I guess now you mention it.
Dude.
We need that physically. Like if a Galaxy 2 remastered, give me that physically. I want to put it right alongside my Wii copy.
I have a question. How many 3D? Okay, how many 3D Mario games out there? Like,
Okay, hang
how
on. We
many-
got
how
Super
many?
Mario 64, we got Super Mario Sunshine, we got Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World, and Super Mario Odyssey. And I guess you can count Bowser's Fury. Those are all the 3D Mario games. The only ones that aren't on there are 3D Land, Galaxy 2, and I guess 64 DS. I know I didn't say that, but I count that, I guess.
I mean, 64 DS, like, it's just
To
like
Nintendo, it's a remake of the 64 game, and it was made for the DS. They won't see a use of bringing it back.
I mean, they could if they ever bring back DS, but
If they ever,
Imagine,
if they
yeah.
ever give us DS Online, yes, it'll be there.
I will play all of the DS games if they ever did like the DS game online, especially the 3DS.
I can't believe you're like a 3DS DS stan, yet you don't like Pokemon. I don't get it. I don't. Pokemon is like a staple of the DS and 3DS.
I told you, my parents didn't know what Pokemon was back then.
I know,
It's
but
not-
you still
it's
tried
not my-
it. You still tried it. Like you got a
it's
chance
your
to-
Yeah.
fault, Sammy. How could you?
It's not my fault, okay?
Yes, you didn't. You didn't tell your parents
So
about
then,
Pokemon.
what about the Digimon game? Did you like? Because it's the same kind of system.
I never heard of Digimon like back then as well.
Yeah, but you.
I don't think anyone heard about Digimon
You were
back
watching
then.
Digi play
Yeah.
the game, and you said you liked it.
It like reminds me of like freaking Persona.
The turn-based game, of course, is gonna remind you of Persona.
I know, but like
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I love Persona. I do.
When Pokemon Colosseum releases on Switch 2 NSO, please try it. It's the closest Pokemon game to Persona.
Okay, I will absolutely try that Pokemon game.
Awesome. All right.
Awesome Potham.
With that being said, Sammy, do you have any questions for Arlie about Bonanza? Because I know that there was
Arlie.
like you wanted to talk to him about the way you're just like
Arlie,
Arlie. Oh god, here it goes.
Arlie.
Are you about to propose or something? Just say it.
Yeah, I am gonna propose to you.
Aww, wedding bells. Hey Sammy, can I be your best man? I'll walk you down the
Yeah.
aisle.
Anyways, it's jokes aside, it took you 50 years.
No, it
Well,
took me
it's
about
not his fault. He
over
was
a
stuck
month.
inside of a frozen pod in gun headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I became the ultimate Arlie form.
The ultimate Arlie form.
Yeah.
I think you should say like the ultimate alligator form, or the ultimate gator,
I'm more of an Arlie form, I guess.
or the ultimate gator form.
Yeah, the Gator form. I'm gonna be able to track down. Ooh, I'd need that, honestly.
Are you definitely going to check down like the
I'm live still.
Jeez. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's just I have a hard time telling sometimes. Jesus.
If the chat has any questions about Donkey Kong Bonanza they'd like to ask, go for it.
My bad. I'm so sorry, but
Or if you
yeah.
want to talk about, how you could tell someone. is-
Okay, but anyways, yeah, it did took you so long just to play Donkey Kong Bonanza and also beat the game, which I'm happy that you beat it. So that way,
Okay.
so that way I can actually like say this, that, and the other.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure I beat whatever the hell game we need to beat next time.
That
I hardly
would
doubt-
be
I
Pac-Man
hardly
World 2.
doubt that.
I highly
doubt
doubt. I'll do my best.
I believe in you. I
Sammy,
believe
are you
in
going to be 100%
Okay, now you believe in
Pac-Man
me.
World 2?
Yes, I am.
I sure. Okay, yeah. There's a copyright for Sega and Atlas at the beginning. That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah, for Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Oh my! What? Okay.
I guess it's because of that Joker thing.
Well, yeah, I
Anyways,
made a joke about that earlier. I was a Joker.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you
Oh.
made a joke about the Joker.
Yeah. So is that all you wanted to say to him, Sammy?
Is that all you wanted to say, Samuel?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so my questions start with, for both of you, we'll start with you, Sammy. What's your favorite Bananza transformation?
Oh, I have two. I have two favorites. The Kong Bonanza is one of them, and I also like the elephant. The elephant is funny. Don't get me wrong. Like the weird sounds that it kept doing, Arlie.
Honestly, I think I agree with you. The elephant
I'm
ended
gonna
up
have to
quickly
agree
becoming
too.
one of my favorites, and I also really like the ostrich, but I think I like the Kong more though. It's like a tie between the Kong and the ostrich.
Yeah, Kong's basically just a natural extension of Donkey Kong, and the elephant is broken as all hell.
Yes,
Like
I agree.
sucking up everything. It helps a lot. The worst one I would say was definitely the snake. I hate the snake.
My favorite layer of the game. My favorite layer so far is the groove layer.
Okay, why?
It's a lot of things that it's basically like a museum, and you go into other rooms and you see like every disco ball just like lighting up, and then people is just dancing. It's like one of my favorite parts. And also you go into the fossil museum and you just see every single fossil that you collected. And then the big huge one is the 8-bit a DK. It's so fucking nostalgic. And every time you go into the rooms, like it doesn't look like a jail cell, but like it looks like it looks like that people are just staying like in a hotel. Like they have like freaking bar. Okay, when I was actually finding Cranky Kong, like he was like in a, I don't know if it was like a bartender or anything, but like I don't know, but that was cool. That was cool though. The rooms are decent, like in the lair as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, Arlie, what about you? What's your favorite layer?
Hold on, let me look through a list of the layers. I'm trying to think because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I pull up a list every time.
God damn, I cannot find.
While you're doing that, I'll say mine. It's definitely a tie between Lagoon and Resort. I just love the vibe of them both. It's like the most Donkey Kong locations to me.
Lagoon and Resort?
Yeah, I'm actually going around the resort right now, getting the footage live. Like, this is... I love this. I really love this area. It's beautiful graphics-wise.
Yeah, it does look great. Why is there...
Okay, I think I can come up with one. So I think Lagoon was probably one of the best.
Because it's most
Like, I
Donkey
feel like,
Kong.
yeah, well, that, and I feel like it really opened up the world to you, showing you what you can do in the game. And it was like easily the one you could experiment with the most, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Although you can
absolutely.
experiment with all of them, but
Yep.
yeah, it felt more like, I don't know, it felt like the equivalent of, I don't know, New Donk City, or not New Donk City, like Fossil Falls for, like, from Mario Odyssey. And then the second one I would probably say, I feel like the freaking, I like the divide concept, but probably would go with the freezer layer. That was fun.
the freezer were I'm sorry, the freezer layer was kind of cool.
When I
Yeah,
was in
literally.
the bottom sub layer of the freezer area, and you're gonna want to go back at some point and listen to it and check. The music sounds straight out of like Eggman's Base and Adventure.
I could try listening to it.
Yeah, me too.
Is it the one that goes da 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 da?
Kinda, but more like no, that's one of the levels. That's it.
Okay,
Kinda,
so it
kinda.
is in the open world.
Yeah, it's like the bottom sub layer.
Okay. Wait, is it the egg carrier?
Maybe I don't know. It's you'll kind of get the vibe.
Dun dun dun. Dun,
Okay, Harley, we get it. We get it.
That one?
I think so.
Okay. I know which one you're talking about. It's like the overworld music for the egg carrier, so I know my Sonic music. Anyways. So there's 777 bananas in total?
Well, actually, there's 999. Because
Okay, but you can get those from the shop or what?
No, so okay, if you're like collecting the bananas, some of them has 3 and some of them has 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well that makes sense. That it's not showing like the complete list then.
So if you already got all of the bananas, you gotta and you need to like still like complete your skill tree. You gotta talk to the Banandium chip guy. So you gotta have like so many Banandium chips and have like just 300 gold. He will give you a banana, and that would just count like for your progress. It will go so it will go up to like more and more, but the total, it just stops at 999.
Okay. Yeah, like Odyssey pretty much then.
Huh.
Like Odyssey.
Yeah. Just like Odyssey.
If one thing for sure, this game, like, you can tell that this was made by the Odyssey team, and like I love that because that means the game has so much love and passion poured into it.
I agree. I'm one. Well, okay. I remember you said the other half is doing 3D Mario, and the other half was just doing Donkey Kong Bonanza.
So the team behind Bananza is like a spin-off of the Odyssey team. It's a lot of the younger developers that would have grown up with the Donkey Kong Country games. While the mainstays, like, I'm pretty sure the main developer, the main director for Mario Odyssey was not working on Bananza. It was someone else.
So my question is though, like, have they been working on a 3D Mario like for the past few years?
Of course. Dude, I'm telling you, we're probably gonna see it next year. Like, they're not gonna make the mistake of releasing their movie without a game to tie in this time.
I mean, yeah, because like I said, like
also, it's Mario's 40th anniversary. They're going to have a game.
I know, but still, though, I mean, listen to me real quick. Like, it's been so long since we haven't got a 3D Mario game.
Exactly.
So long. It's been like almost a decade.
Yeah, and that's why we're like 100% gonna get one. It's like right around the corner. It's gonna be a 2026 title. I think it's gonna be early enough 2026.
Early 2026 or summer 2026.
Maybe summer is just because like the movie comes out in what, March or April or something like that. So like,
it comes out around by March or April.
Yeah, like I'm hyped for that. Apparently, like it's called Super Mario World, and I'm really hyped about that. I wonder if they're okay with using the title for the movie. I wonder if the next Mario game, which is rumored to be open world, will be straight up called Super Mario World.
It should just be the Mario Bros. 2.
I like the name Mario World.
Yeah, but that was a okay. There's a video game called Super Mario World.
Well, yes, and that's what this movie is taking direct inspiration from, Yoshi's debut game. What do you think, Arlie? Do you think the title should have been Super Mario Movie 2, or do you like what's being called now, Super Mario World?
Is it confirmed to be officially called Super Mario World?
Let's
It was
pretend.
rumored.
Let's pretend it is.
It was rumored.
I feel like the Super Mario movie 2 would probably be easier for audiences to understand. But,
Yeah.
But as a
I
Mario
mean, I
fan,
think it would. I mean, it would be cool. Don't get me wrong. Maybe it'd be cool as like the Super Mario World movie or something, but we'll have to see.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my last question is, do you see yourself doing another run of Donkey Kong Bonanza anytime soon?
I'd like to focus on some other things, personally speaking, but
I agree, and I mean, probably like wait until like a few years. I mean, like let's say like the Switch 3 comes out, that would probably like rerun Donkey Kong Bonanza. But yeah, I would just leave that game alone, let that retire, and hey, I'm done. I've fully 100%ed this. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. Like this game has been pretty much been addicting, really have. But yeah, I'm just done with the game. I will probably like replay that until like the Switch 3 comes out.
So tell me, what game do you have your eyes on now?
Oh, this year?
Just like the next game you plan on playing, the next new game.
Like I said, like my eyes are basically just waiting for like 3D Mario. I'm still waiting for 3D Mario. It's been like
Well, I mean
so
the
long.
next game. And for me, that would be Sonic Racing Crossworld.
You already asked this like in the last like podcast.
Whatever. I'm trying to think of a question. Do you want to think of a question?
Okay. What? Okay. So like, what new games that you want Nintendo to do next?
Well, we obviously want Kid Icarus Uprising remastered. That would be
Yes.
perfect. I want Kirby Planet Robobot on the Switch. I'd love for the Xenoblade Chronicles games to get Switch 2 editions or just upgrades. And just more of those in general. Mario Wonder definitely needs a Switch 2 version. It'd be nice to have some other games having some Switch 2 versions. Because I have a hard time playing my Switch 1 games on my Switch 2. It's just not good looking at all.
Wait, really? Like you have a hard time playing your Switch 1 games on your Switch 2?
Because it's like a 720 image being blown up to 1080, sometimes 4K. It's like, it shows all the imperfections. It makes every little pixel very, very obvious and stuff like that. That's why I appreciate the free upgrades so much. Whenever there's a Switch 2 version, I look forward to the resolution boost more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Arlie? What's your answer to his question?
I think for sure it'd be nice to see like a new Mario Maker, like Super Mario Maker 3.
You know what? People kept saying like it's coming, and like it's rumored that it's going to happen. I'm in the same boat with them. I do hope that they end up making a Mario Maker 3. It would totally make sense because plus, yeah, and plus we have mouse controls on the Switch too.
Yeah, I think if they weren't going to be considering making a Mario Maker 3, they would have given mouse controls to Mario Maker 2 or something, but
Yeah.
You know what? You
Yeah,
have a
they
point.
have
They
done
probably
that.
would have done that at launch with the other free upgrades.
And you want to know about something? They will probably just add like the Mario Wonder feature in that game as well. Like okay, like they have like they have okay. You remember Mario Maker 2 that they added like the 3D world of physics like in there?
Yeah.
What if they actually did that with Wonder?
I mean, maybe they could. I'd be
Yes.
down for it.
Yeah, every 2D Mario game in Mario Maker, it would absolutely make sense that Wonder.
Bro,
Yeah,
getting to make your own Wonder effects.
yeah.
I
Imagine.
don't even know if they will allow for that, to be honest, but they already have like a bunch of stuff for.
It's a 2D Mario game. I mean, like if they didn't add that in Mario Maker 3, like, what's the point? What is the point?
I mean, I'm just talking about like the Wonder thing. Like, I don't know if, yeah, like, I don't know if they would add it, but maybe they could add like a couple or something. But I don't think they'd be able to have you make your own.
I mean, they should. I mean, you can basically like create your own stages in Mario Maker. So like, it would kind of make sense that you can actually do your own Wonder Flower.
Yeah, but a lot of them were very varied, and I think some of them were just so out there, like being able to walk on like the wall in the background and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like changing the game completely. I don't think.
I mean,
It might depend on the kind of wonders, I guess.
I mean, I don't know, but like they might do some stuff like that because like I don't know what kind of great designs that the people actually like do like that they actually do like for their own stages. But hey, like watching Dashi's gameplays of playing Mario Maker, it's so funny though, and I wish that he comes back playing Mario Maker, which like that was basically like one of my favorite video series that he did. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I still think like the Mario Wonder physics is actually going to be like in Mario Maker 3.
Like, I think they're gonna have it in there probably because they already have like a lot of assets they can pull from Wonder that work with Mario Maker. So I could see it just being like its own, like, not like the case where it's like, you know, Super Mario 3D World where it's separated from like the rest of the 2D Mario games, but I could see it working as like a new game mode or like a new like 2D Mario thing. They don't really have to change anything. At least that's how I feel. Now, maybe they might try to implement like wonders into the other games just to make sure it's, you know, it works with, you know, the rest of Mario Maker, but I don't know. That's the only thing I'd be curious about.
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Honestly, that would be a big selling point for Mario Maker 3.
Yes.
Just being able to like have wonders inside of other Mario games, like, you know, Super Mario World. I feel like a lot of people would be down for that.
I mean, Super Mario World is yeah though, like Super Mario World was already in Mario Maker 1 and 2.
Yeah, like, and I'm saying, like, imagine if you can have like a wonder inside of that game.
Wonder effects within other playstyles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wonder effects within other playstyles, just to, you know, clarify. But
I didn't like understand it, but okay. Now I'm starting to absolutely get it. What I mean, like, what if they do something like that? I don't think Nintendo will actually like go too crazy about that. Let's be completely honest about that. It would be cool.
I don't know. Like, I mean, they've implemented a decent amount of stuff from the other games, but I don't know either.
It would be cool. I can I can accept of like what you're really trying to say, but yeah, that would be dope. But to me, as like you already know how Nintendo is, I don't think Nintendo is actually going to do something like that.
Well, it's Nintendo. They can always surprise, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. LJ, what about you?
What about me? What?
About like, what do you want to see like in the next Mario Maker 3?
Well, honestly, I'd like to see them finally take it 3D. It'd be cool because like it's the third entry, Mario Maker 3D. I feel like the easiest style for them to try doing, and it might sound weird in your head because like I know Galaxy is notorious for being like something really impressive that Nintendo did with like physics and stuff like that. Though I feel like Galaxy would be the easiest to do for a 3D Mario Maker because it's kind of just like an open space. You place a bunch of platforms and you wouldn't have to program too many things like you would for like a Mario 64 level or something. But I guess the no-brainer choice would obviously be Mario 64. But yeah, I'd like to see them make a 3D one, but a lot of people say that that would make the 3D games, to Nintendo at least, like pointless. I don't know why they would think that, but it's because like people be able to make their own levels and stuff like that. Yeah, because people seem to think that Mario Maker well, I guess Mario Maker in a way made like the new Super Mario Bros. Series and those older games kind of pointless to a lot of people. But I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. It's an interesting one.
I really didn't get that of like what the Mario fans are trying to say, but okay.
Fans will be fans. So
yeah.
I guess I do want to ask one more question, just because why not? What do you want to see the most at the either the next General Direct or the Mario Anniversary Direct? What if you see it pop up on the Direct, you will start screaming because you're like, oh my god, I need it!
I want to say, I just want to say, like, can they just stop playing in our faces and then just show us like the next big thing of what is like going to be next for the Switch 2?
Fair. Well,
Yeah,
obviously they'll do that in the Direct.
Yeah. Like they kept showing us like different stuff, or like just little by little, or like just like the randomest games that I really don't know about. Like, okay, like some of them can be really interesting, but all of them, no. Like I mean, like just show us something. Just show us, because like I'm just tired of this waiting game that they're doing a lot. I mean, I understand they're holding their cards in tightly, but please, like this is just so overwhelming. It really is, because like like, okay, I'm patient. I'm very impatient, but like, and nowadays I don't know what Nintendo is doing with their directs. Some of them be trash or just lackluster, or some of these directs are great. Okay, like the Switch 2 direct, that was cool because like they're actually showing us a lot of a lot of things that's actually coming to the Switch 2. That was cool, but like you need to show us more and more, so like we would know like what's coming out next, what's coming out like in a few months, what's coming out like in next year.
Yeah, on that note, there apparently is a demo of Hyrule Warriors going to be at a upcoming gaming event. I think it's PAX West or something like that, PAX East, something like that. I don't know exactly where, but they're doing that somewhere. So I get what you mean completely, like they need to show something, but what I want to know is like what's like the one game that you want to see revealed the most at one of these directs? Like for me, if they showed Kid Icarus Uprising, I'd be crying.
I mean, yeah, like it can be Kid Icarus, which I really don't mind, but still, I prefer to see a 3D Mario game. Just give us a teaser trailer of.
Okay, Nintendo Land.
Shut up. But anyways, but yeah, like I said, I just give us a teaser trailer or something, because like I said, I've been waiting for a 3 Mario game for like almost a decade, and I just say I need more.
I really can't wait for that to happen. Whenever
I want more.
I want more.
whenever that Mario Direct happens, I can't wait to just watch it with you guys and be hyped and just be excited. Arlie, what about you? What at an upcoming showcase would you want to see the most that would make you be like freaking out?
I feel like Kid Icarus for sure. Trying to think of what else. A new Star Fox game that doesn't try to pull any kind of, oh, we have a new gimmick that we're trying to take advantage of, because people are getting tired of that.
I know the last Star Fox game was actually on the Wii U, right?
Yeah.
How good was that game?
It depends on who you ask, but it relied way too much on like using 2 screens, and for people it
I
just
like
didn't.
Star Fox Zero. To be fair, I only played the demo. But I really liked what I played of that. But honestly, I totally agree. We need something Star Fox. I'd love to see something Star Fox. Honestly, I'd also like to see something new for Fire Emblem, just because like I'm getting into the franchise. So being hyped about a new game would be
I
pretty
feel
fun.
like that's inevitable. Yeah, Fire Emblem
Yeah,
is
I
something
know
that'll
it's
likely
gonna
come out.
Yeah.
I want to see. This is obviously just because it's like the first one I'm playing. It's probably gonna end up being my favorite, but I do want to see Fire Emblem Awakening come to Switch. That'd be cool. I don't know who would agree with me on that. So
I feel like that would make sense. If it were to come to Switch at this point, I think that would be a good way to, get games for the Switch One, is to have like remasters of or remakes of those games. And I feel like it would be more remasters, but yeah, I think it would make sense to remaster or remake the 3DS games a lot. Like, especially with those games, you had like some DLC that is currently lost to time. You have a third version of Fire Emblem Fates that you can no longer get unless you got like the special edition of that game. And
really,
it'd be
I
nice
didn't know. Is there more than one version of that game? Like they did the Pokemon thing?
Fire Emblem Fates, yeah, it's like Pokemon. There's Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation, I think.
And that's the one that features Corrin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's really interesting. That's probably the one I'd be playing after Fire Emblem Awakening. And they're also adding Path of Radiance to Switch Online. I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for that too. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they're adding
it. If you
it.
stream Fire Emblem, like, I want to stream that with you. It'd be the only excuse I'd have to stream it.
I don't know if I would stream it, to be honest, because I tend, every time I like lose someone, I play on permadeath mode, but for some reason I just can't handle it.
That's probably popular amongst Fire Emblem fans, but I'd be crying. Like I'm already not that great at the game.
Yeah,
I've
I just
already
leave the
had
game on
important
permadeath
characters
mode for
dying.
some reason, and every time like I die, I just like close the game and reset it.
Like, you do the Pokemon legendary fail thing. But no, like, I obviously made sure not to do that, thank God, because, like, within the first hour, I was already getting important characters dying, and I was like, oh my God, thank God I didn't choose to make it permadeath, because Jesus Christ, I'd be losing these characters.
The first hour?
This...
Seriously?
Yeah, it's the first time I ever played Fire Emblem.
I feel like it's pretty straightforward to make sure no one dies.
Maybe it was over an hour, I don't know, but it felt like the first hour. I don't know how long I've put into the game already.
The game takes a while, but
I've already met Lucina.
Okay. Do you know her as Marth, or do you know her as Lucina?
Marth.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't even think you've gotten to the whole marriage thing.
No, I don't. No, I don't really care about them. It's gonna pass by anyways.
Are you talking about Marth from Super Smash Bros, right?
Marth from Super. Yeah, so Marth is from Fire Emblem.
Okay, because I know about him. I know about Ike.
Ike is actually the main character of Path of Radiance. I said it was coming to Switch Online. I said that. Honestly, Sammy, I would like
Okay.
to see you try a Fire Emblem game, though if you don't like Pokemon, I do not expect you to like Fire Emblem's gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, I go into why Marth is an awakening, but I'm not gonna go into spoilers.
Well, I know a bit of the lore. I'm the type of person who learns the lore before playing the games, but we'll see if maybe Sammy might end up liking it. Yeah, no, that's about it.
Well, I mean, I guess one other thing, just real quick, is if they revealed a like a F-Zero game made by the developers of Fast Fusion or Fast RMX.
What if they?
Oh,
What
that
if
would
they
be so
did?
freaking cool. We
Yeah, I don't
still
know if it
haven't
would
done a
happen,
video.
but-
We need to get together to do a video where we play F-Zero on the GameCube NSO because like it's a fire game, especially since this is like the year of racing games apparently.
Yeah, it's like the year of Fire TV.
Were you playing Bananza, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing that gold tree where it's basically like the it's basically like the Super Mario Galaxy where like you're actually feeding the hungry Luma? You know
Yeah.
that?
The hungry tree.
Alright, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Ikoniks podcast. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to tune in next weekend for an episode discussing the Ikonics Showcase from, at the time of this being posted, like 2-3 days ago. That's when the Ikonics Showcase should have aired. This episode right here was supposed to be the Ikonics Showcase episode. However, during the week, Arlie Safari finished Donkey Kong Bonanza, so we were able to do an episode about that. We actually did this episode live on stream, so if you want a chance to ask questions and be part of a podcast episode, make sure you tune in to All J's Arcade live streams, because it seems we don't know when this could happen. I kid you not, Arlie Safari kind of just finished the game, and we immediately started talking. It turned into a podcast episode, so there you go. Alright, in the next episode of the podcast as well, kind of just reminded myself, we are also going to be talking about our thoughts on the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Open Network test. So we have a very, very big episode next weekend. That's why this episode was also kind of low effort, didn't really change the gameplay on screen or anything like that, but that's okay. It's a podcast. You should be listening to the audio version anyways, which you can find on YouTube Music, by the way. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.